Hey guys, it's time to play another ST game, and this time we're actually going to do some racing in Big Run, published by the Sales Curve in 1991. And yes, this is another racing game, and as you may know, I'm not a huge fan of those, with a few exceptions. That's probably why I have never heard of this one before, but I did see that it had pretty good ratings on Atari Mania, I think around 8, so yeah, maybe worth a look. The graphics looks kinda nice as well. Doesn't really mean that it's fun to play, of course, but hey, I'm gonna give it a shot. And it's based on the arcade game by the same name, published and developed by Yaleco in 1989-1990. And I've never heard of this arcade game before. I've never seen it in the arcades or anything like that, so I don't really know anything about it. I think it got fairly decent reviews back in the day, and it certainly plays fast and smooth, but the graphics are a little bit blocky, and I think this arcade game had a sit-down cabinet. Don't think it moved or anything like that, but yeah, I think it had a sit-down version. But enough of that, let's have a look at the SD version. Storm Sales Curve presents. Pretty nice looking title screen, I think, yeah. Music is, well, okay-ish. Oh, we've got credits. Well, that's nice, and 3 of them. That's very generous of the game. And this is, of course, a scaling racing game, you know, scaling sprites, so I think we should prepare ourselves for this being, pants. just prepare yourselves. Let's just start the game. And of course, as you know, well, some of you may know, I suck at racing games. That's probably why I don't like them, or maybe it's the other way around, I don't know, but yeah, I'm not a fan. Oh, I've got a flying car. Well, this doesn't look like the arcade, does it? Not really. But at least it's running fairly smoothly. Well, color me surprised. Oops. The steering is, well, decent. Oh god. The curves are about as fast as they are in the arcade. They just appear out of flipping nowhere. Oh Jesus. Damn, who designed this track? Okay, what are you doing? Please don't. No, come back! Ah, you bastard. Well, it's certainly lacking visually. What are you doing? Why are you hitting me from behind? Yeah, it's certainly lacking visually, I have to say. Quit pushing me. And it doesn't really look too much like the arcade version. Not that I expected it to, but it's not terrible, I suppose. It's alright. I'd rather play Buggy Boy or Super Sprint or something like that, to be perfectly honest. And I keep forgetting to shift into high gear. Oh yes. Oh, look at the tiny pixel people. Stage time 13.3 bonus. Oh, that's nice. Oh, I didn't qualify. Oh, check it out. We got the chick from the arcade game and she falls over. Okay, all right, fair enough. She was that impressed with my performance. That's delightful. Let's just continue, I suppose. Oh, we actually get to play the next stage. That's very decent of the game, although I kind of screwed up. And I like the map screen, I have to say. That looks really nice. That looks better than the actual game, I think. Alright, more low pixel buildings, and oh, there's actually people by the roadside. I didn't see that before. At least I think they are people, I'm not entirely sure. And this color palette is really rather annoying. I mean, the game seems reasonably easy as well. I mean, it's not okay. Well, maybe not. But it's not too bad. But it's not great either. I might venture as far as saying that this is actually better than Outrun, but that's not saying much. And why are they putting cliffs in the middle of the road? That is... wow, the color selection here is just piss poor, really. It's really hard seeing what the hell is going on. No, don't. Why are you having mountains here? Time over. Well, that's great. Continue? Sure. Now, this is rather weird. But then again, most racing games had these rather weird obstacles in them. They don't make much sense, do they? Extend play! Yes, that's great. That's absolutely amazing. Can you hear the enthusiasm in my voice? Where's the other racers? Have they just gone home or something? Yeah, you gotta give it to them that they actually managed to have a decent frame rate. So, yeah, give them some points for that. But honestly, exciting it is not. And the undulation of the road is just weird. Hills going on for weeks. And there's not much going on here. I'm just driving straight ahead. Well, happy days. I finished. Did I actually qualify? No. Does not qualify. Let's see if she falls over. Yes, she falls over and worships my shoes again. Okay. Game over. Oh, poo. Let's try this one more time. Not because it's fun, mostly because I'm curious. I must say this is definitely one of those middle of the road races. See what I did there? Yeah, that was not funny. But yeah, it's not really amazing, is it? It's very mediocre. It's not as bad as Outrun. But then again, most races aren't that bad, I would have to say. And it's got a decent frame rate and somewhat decent graphics. And it's playable, I guess. Damn these curves. Damn these sales curves. Another terrible pun, I suppose. Get away. Why are you insisting on being in front of me? It's a bit annoying how the road is just flip-flopping about all over the place sometimes. Also, the cars are a bunch of dicks. Sound effects are okay, not great. Time over. Are you kidding? No, I think I got pushed. Well, I'm not sure if I might still not qualify, I suppose. No, I didn't. Oh, poo. So I need to use another continue, I guess. I think the best bit is the chick falling over here, definitely. I'm having the most fun from that bit. And my amazing flying car is back. Let's see if we can maybe not screw up this time, because this stage is, well, the second half seemed a little bit easier. See if I can avoid hitting everything. And these funky mountains, if I can not drive into them, that would be great. Why again would you put a mountain on the road? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, this is oh god, the way they move about the obstacles and the other cars, it's just so flippin' erratic that it's almost impossible to see where they're gonna end up. So that could certainly be better. Please, enough of that now, please. I just want to... Time over! Are you flippin' kidding me? Again! And we got 3 lousy continues, or, well, credits. Yeah, I can definitely say that this is pretty much pants. I mean, it's not terrible again, but it's certainly not great. It's very underwhelming and disappointing and honestly boring. But it's still better than Outrun. But so is going to the dentist, so... We've got about 30 seconds. Could I just get to the next checkpoint? That would make me feel a little bit better about myself. Please. I think this bit is fairly easy. Maybe if they'd introduced some weapons, like a rocket launcher or something, this would have gotten a little bit more interesting. Surely that was... Oh, rank 7. I guess I'm not qualified now. I guess it's rank and not the time I take. That kind of decides if I qualify or not. Yeah, it does actually say that on screen, but I didn't read that properly. Sorry about that. Oh, I can continue. Let's do that. So now we get to play stage 3 or something. From Tumu to Agadez, or however you pronounce that. Looks like an exciting road, with hopefully not any mountains in the way. Mountains are supposed to stay in the background, not be in the middle of the bloody road. And those annoying things I keep hitting, they are basically impossible not to hit because you can't see them appear. And also the colors here are pants. Why is it that I'm the only one that keeps hitting these, whatever they are? My opponent seems to be quite fine. Oops. I think they, or we have busted our engines. Or maybe it's just dust, sand. Stop driving into me, you twat. It's rude. Oh, come on, you... I hate that. Oh, yes, I do. Can I be allowed to overtake you guys? Just a bit, no? Oh, checkpoint. Oh, get away from me with your fat rear end. With your ugly trunk. No, oh, I hate you. Oh, rank 5. Oh, joy. Here's another one we can overtake, maybe. You're gonna be a prick? Yes, you are. No, don't fricking... Ah, oh, you bastard. But at least the game is reasonably... Stop it. Ah, oh, you... I can't see that. I was going to say reasonably easy, and yes, it kind of is, but it's still annoying how you can't see some obstacles because they're so erratic and they're just jumping all over the place. Come on. Ah, alright, didn't qualify. I suppose I have to be among the top 3 or something to qualify. And here's the chick that keeps falling over again, I think. Hello, baby. Glad to see me? No. Well, yeah, this is pretty much a mediocre, middle of the road attempt by the sales curves. Not really exciting. I would definitely have been pretty meh about this back in the day. But let's see what some other people thought about it before we end. And I could only find one review of the game, and that was from Atari ST user. And for once they were actually pretty harsh with the game. They gave it an overall of 20%, and they write, "I'm afraid words almost fail me. Big Run is definitely one of the worst games I have ever played on the ST. And quite frankly, Storm should be ashamed of this little effort." And by this point in ST users' life, they were actually getting a little bit harsher with the game. It was mostly initially that they were kind of a little bit too nice in their reviews. But this review kind of feels maybe a little bit too harsh. I mean, the game it's definitely not great, but it's not maybe 20% bad. It's pretty mediocre. And this makes me curious about how they rated Outrun. I think they gave Outrun a pretty good rating, if I remember correctly. And that one is definitely worse than Big Run. So yeah, maybe a bit harsh, but certainly not a great game. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this rather quick peek at Big Run, and I hope to catch you in the next video. Cheers!